as you can hear the reaction to Leo Burke entering the ring area. And, of course, his opponent just making his way into the ring as well. We'll introduce, first of all, to my left, from...
You're gonna feel pain, Burke. You're gonna bite the bullet, baby. You're gonna go down. You're gonna feel pain.
Well, after some pre-fight admonishings, let's introduce, first of all, from parts unknown, weighing in at 270 pounds, one half of the reigning International Tag Team Champions, the Spoiler. His opponent from Dorchester, New Brunswick, weighing in at 235 pounds, Leo Burke. And your referee, Bernie Richard. Well, there's nothing in the way of a championship or a belt on the line in this particular match, but I guess if you feel pride is substantial, that's reason enough to tune in for this one. Because these two men really don't like each other. As Leo Burke comes crashing down on the forehead of the Spoiler. An arm drag, another one. And the Spoiler quickly makes an exit to think things over. Spoiler claiming that Leo Burke was using the tights. And referee Bernie Richard is warning Leo Burke to beware of the wrestler's tights. Of course, that is illegal according to the rules and regulations of Atlantic Grand Prix Wrestling. Burke with a takedown. And referee Bernie Richard right away looking for a possible submission. And Leo Burke starting to dish out the punishment. No class Bobby Bass is making his way to the interview table. And he has a piece of paper in his hand. I'm sure he's got something to say.
It is not a piece of paper, Gary Maxwell. This is a contract. You know, there's a new epidemic sweeping the Maritimes, and it seems like only one person has it in the Maritimes, and that person I'm talking about is Leonard. Now, you don't know who Leonard is. I'll inform you right now. Leonard is one so-called Leo Burke. Leo Burke had rheumatism, arthritis of the fingers. He will not sign the contract to wrestle my man, the Great Sheik.
I can't believe that.
Well,
Leo Burke's never
you better
been known
believe
to
it.
back down from anyone.
All you people out there, it's called rheumatism of the fingers, of the hand. Leo Burke will not sign. This is the contract right here. Last week I presented it to him like a gentleman on TV. This week I'm presenting it like a gentleman on TV. And what happened? My office had not got no word from Leo Burke. My secretary tells me he doesn't phone. What is going on? He is a big man around the Maritime, number uno. That's Italian for number one.
Well, I will only say this, that Leo Burke, I've known him for many, many years, and he's never run away from a challenge, and if Bobby Bass is presenting a challenge, I'm certain that it'll be met. Leo Burke, of course, has his hands full right now with the Spoiler.
That Spoiler is one half of the International Tag Team Champion, Daddy, and you've got to be tough to be a champ in this territory. You've got to be
no
rugged.
question about that. Leo Burke, count of two, and the Spoiler just able to kick out in time.
Well, I'm going to tell you, don't ever count the Spoiler out, Daddy. I know the man personally, and I know his wrestling background, which is very, very good. You know, there's no saying, Maxwell, maybe you never heard it. Good things come for those who wait.
I've heard that thing.
Well, gee, I just said it. I guess you heard it. Now, let me tell you something. Are you listening to me, Maxwell?
I'm listening.
Okay.
The floor is yours.
All right. You know, I have waited years and years to bring somebody in around here to be tough and rough enough to knock down the likes of Leo Burke and Fuzz-Face Commie, Cuban Assassin, and other people. And you know what? I think I got the man. So I'm going to say this to everybody out there in TV land. And I'm speaking English now, not that pulley bon face stuff there, French or whatever. You can't speak French anyway, as far as I'm concerned. They must realize I am not fooling around. They must realize that Leo Burke is going down for the count this summer. They must realize the Cuban assassin is going back to the sugarcane fields of Cuba. They must realize that I am the greatest manager in the Maritimes history. And he must realize that I was the manager of the year last year in the Maritimes. Granted, I was the only manager here, but I was the manager of the year. If you don't believe me, I'll show you the trophy.
How do you, let me ask you this before you go.
I'm not going to the place, Maxwell.
How do you reconcile the fact that while you do the talking, the Iranian sheik has to do all the work?
Because the Iranian sheik believes in me.
Why does he need you anyway?
Why does he need me?
Why can't he simply go in there and do his job?
He has been here a total of 3 weeks, my man, and right off the bat, he's done championship matches. That is why he needs me. Like my good friend Lee Marlowe said, you better stop right now before the thing gets tough. My good friend Lee Marlowe, the big country singer. And Lee knows what's going on, Daddy. Matter of fact, he's going to write a big hit song for me and Iranian Sheik. It's called The Legend of Bob Bass.
Well, the legend of Bob Bass certainly...
That'll be the biggest hit Lee Marlowe ever had. You know that? If you listen to me, Lee, write it up pretty, Daddy, because you know I am the man in the Maritimes. And I just hope that Leo Burke rheumatism or arthritis heals up before a week or so he can sign this contract.
Well, Leo Burke...
My secretary is getting tired of sitting in the office, Daddy.
Leo Burke certainly looking in control right now as he whipped the spoiler into the turnbuckle.
It looks like the spoiler's on top of the situation to me. Look at the man. Conditioning. I believe he does 1 or 2 miles every day. Skips, runs. The man's tough.
And now a reversal. Spoiler goes front face first. And now it's
the chokehold. Look at that.
Back into the turnbuckle, and Burke will try again with the sleeper. The sleeper being used here.
Look at this.
And in comes the Iranian Sheik. Drop kick. Leo Burke, another drop kick. This is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. This is fantastic.
That's fantastic, Daddy.
A disqualification has been called here against the spoiler.
All right. What's that fuzzy face?
Of course, with the interference from the Iranian Sheik, and now the Cuban assassin coming to Leo Burke's rescue. And now the ring finally clears as the spoiler and the Iranian Sheik make their exit. Bobby Bass with a few choice words for the Cuban assassin, his bitter enemy.
This is only the beginning. You don't stick your nose in my business ever again.
And fortunately, Leo Burke, although he's wounded right now, does not appear to be seriously hurt. At least as far as I can tell, the Cuban assassin will go in to make sure his friend's all right. And we'll be back with more on Atlantic Grand Prix Wrestling after this.